In today's video, Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson finally addressed Jaclyn Hill's hairy lipsticks in a surprise video upload. That story and more coming up now. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. If you're a return subscriber, I really do appreciate your continued support. If you're new here and you enjoy these types of videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Everyone give this video a big thumbs up, click on that notification bell and select it to all. That way you'll be notified when I upload my next video. Before we get started, and as always, I do need to remind you all that I am a drama commentary channel. I have opinions and I speak them freely. Opinions are not facts, they never have been facts, and they never will be facts. Now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive in. On Tuesday, January 21st, Shane Dawson shocked all of us when he uploaded a surprise The Beautiful World of Jeffree Star series deleted scenes video, and it did not disappoint in the tea department. Shane's video started off intense when he shared a very serious experience that happened to him and Rylan while they were at their new home. Around 8 p.m., Shane and Rylan heard banging on his front door. The gate to their home was shut, so this person had to have jumped over the fence to get in. Clearly, Shane and Rylan didn't answer the front door, so the trespasser went around their property, knocking on all of their doors and windows. Shane checked his security camera footage and saw someone wearing a light-colored hoodie and carrying 2 backpacks walking around his property. Shane saw this individual go into his garage, and it was then that he realized he had accidentally left the door unlocked to his house from the garage. Quickly, he made his way to the door and locked it just as the trespasser tried to turn the handle to get in. After several terrifying minutes go by, the police arrive, find the trespasser, and arrest them on Shane's patio. According to Shane, they were saying crazy things and their backpack was full of drugs. Extraordinarily scary stuff, but fortunately they were okay and Jeffree hooked him up with his security guy and they are now protected. Now let's move on to something less frightening. In one of the episodes in Shane's series, Shane discussed Morgan Adams having an awful experience with fellow beauty influencers on a Tarte brand trip to Hawaii. For more in-depth details into what actually happened, please check out my previous video, Jeffree Star defends Morgan Adams against shallow influencers. Shane brings up this topic again in his deleted scenes video, and Morgan shares with us some very interesting information in regards to what goes on behind the scenes between some of these beauty gurus, and it isn't so beautiful. Morgan mentions to Shane in the Rude Beauty Guru segment that inside the beauty community there is something known as the 30% rule. According to Morgan, some makeup gurus are scary and she was dumbfounded by their rudeness. When she would go up to these rude gurus to say hi or introduce herself, they would just stare off or look away as if they didn't see her or even hear her speak. It was like she was completely invisible, and it all stemmed from this 30% rule. According to Morgan, the 30% rule is that some beauty gurus don't want to be friends with someone within the community that's not 30% below them or 30% above them. They don't want to compete with those too close to them in numbers. Her entire experience has turned her off from ever wanting to go on any future brand trips, and I can see why. So much drama. Shane then moves on to the topic of Dramageddon 2, the one topic that we all thought and secretly, or not so secretly, hoped that he would talk about, because Dramageddon 2 literally happened in the middle of Shane filming their series. I honestly love how Shane addressed this situation. He was so sick of it. He wanted it done. He wanted everyone involved to move on. Shane said that he loved everyone involved, but they needed to all shut the F up, and he was right. He was over the drama, and maybe that's why he avoided talking about this next topic. We all know that Shane Dawson received the entire Jaclyn Cosmetics lipstick collection in PR as he showed it off on social media, but once the drama hit surrounding the poor quality, both Shane and Jeffree stayed silent, and that silence, especially from Jeffree, really bothered a lot of people because he's known for calling brands out. Finally, after over half a year later, Jeffree and Shane talked about Lipstickgate. Shane revealed that the lipsticks he received in PR were in fact contaminated. He said that they were all hairy, to the point where it looked like he rubbed them on his dog. Nasty. Interestingly, Jeffree told Shane that he refused to review her lipstick collection on his channel until Jaclyn Hill figured stuff out. As a business owner, he said he's never seen a lab wear white fuzzy gloves, and you can hear Nate in the background yell, "Who would do that?" Jeffree stated that he can't fathom what's going on over there, and he feels horrible for her. He said that he can't understand why she has an issue with every launch that she has. He said that she needed to get on camera, take responsibility, and give refunds, which she did eventually end up doing, mostly. Other than a few shady comments aimed at Kat Von D and Tana, there really wasn't any more drama to be found in the deleted scenes video. And now it's time for my 2 cents. I was pleasantly surprised by Shane's upload, and I thoroughly enjoyed it because I really appreciated the entire series, and I found the deleted scenes a nice bonus. If you were one of the ones that didn't care for the series, then I wouldn't bother watching the video, as you'd certainly find it to be a waste of 30 minutes of your life. When Shane retold his experience with someone trying to break into his home, I was on the edge of my seat. I've never personally been through a situation like that, so I can only imagine how terrified they both were. It just goes to show just how important it is to have an adequate security system in place, especially if you are very well known. The topics I'd really like to discuss are Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson finally discussing Lipstickgate and how horribly Morgan Adams was treated by some of the beauty influencers on the Hawaii brand trip with Tarte. First, Morgan. Since I'm not in the beauty community, I have never heard of the 30% rule myself, but apparently neither have some of the other beauty influencers in the community, such as Jen Love Reviews. Does that mean that it's not a real thing? Absolutely not. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked at all if it was. It's no secret that a large portion of the beauty community is extremely toxic. Drama caused by backstabbing and social climbing run rampant. A lot of these beauty influencers are trying to reach the top of a deeply saturated community, and it seems like it's every man, woman, etc. for themselves, and no F's are given to those they trample on their way to the top. It's honestly disgusting, and frankly, it's not limited to only the beauty community. When did it become okay to become a garbage person and treat people like dirt just because you have more followers, subscribers, and brand deals than someone else? The selfishness and arrogance of some of these influencers has become too much, and maybe it's high time we pop those big heads of theirs and bring them back down to reality. Maybe it's time that brands start paying a great deal more attention to how influencers treat each other behind the scenes at brand trips and events. If they see an influencer treating another one horribly, cut ties with them. Or better yet, maybe it's just best that brand trips, brand events, and free PR need to stop altogether. Go back to the old days where influencers purchased products themselves and reviewed them with no ulterior motive. The beauty community is supposed to be beautiful, a place where people can come together to share their passion for all things beauty and lift each other up, not a bloodbath where everyone battles to be the top dog. I fear, though, that as long as brands keep showing special treatment to those that make it, there will never be peace and acceptance for everyone within the beauty community, and that's so sad. And now on to Jeffree, Shane, and Lipstickgate. I was very happy that Shane decided to include it, but what I heard made me a little bit disappointed in all honesty. When word got out that Jaclyn Hill's lipsticks were contaminated with various foreign objects, many of us were waiting to hear from the major influencers in the beauty community. Smaller influencers were reviewing the lipsticks and exposing the issues, but it was practically silent from a large majority of the bigger influencers. Some did speak up, but not many. Jeffree Star is no stranger to calling out brands for their less than perfect products and shady business practices, so when he didn't review her lipstick collection on his channel, I was shocked. But given the fact that his precious baby Diamond had just died, I chalked it up to him grieving the loss of his beloved pet. When Jeffree told Shane the reason that he did not review Jaclyn's lipstick collection was because he wanted her to figure out what was going on first, I was a little bit disappointed. I completely understand Jeffree Star not wanting to put those contaminated lipsticks anywhere near his body, but I feel like he should have at least come on Snapchat, Twitter, or what have you to express his concerns about the product. Telling it how it is and informing customers is what Jeffree Star has done in the past, so why should it have been any different this time? Some will say, well, Jeffree didn't want to involve himself in any more drama, especially after Dramageddon Part 2. But Lipstickgate wasn't about drama, it was about consumer safety. Customers were claiming to have a reaction to whatever was in those lipsticks. Pretty Pastel Please found several shards of metal in hers, and Jaclyn's reaction was to deny, blame, hide, do another video, issue refunds mostly, and go back to hiding again. I get it. Not his circus, not his monkeys, but maybe if he would have spoken out publicly, maybe she would have gotten her butt in gear sooner. Plus, Jeffree not calling out Jaclyn like he has other brands made it seem like he was playing favorites because she's a friend. I think that it made people side-eye him, and people may now have a little less trust in him when it comes to reviewing products created by his friends. As for Shane, Shane is no guru, and I honestly didn't expect him to full-on call out Jaclyn Hill for her crappy lipsticks, but an update from him would have been nice since he did receive them. When he received the PR package, he initially said that they were beautiful as he and Rylan were playing around with them, and he shared that on his social media accounts. After he gave them a closer inspection once the drama came to light, and he noticed how hairy they were, it would have been nice just to give everyone a heads up. Not in a drama sort of way, but more of a, hey, I found this, so just be careful and check yours before using them kind of a way. I don't hate Jeffree or Shane Dawson, and maybe I'm way off base here, but those are just my thoughts. What's done is done. In the end, it was Jaclyn's responsibility, and at least we know now that Jeffree and Shane both received contaminated products, and that Jeffree, as a business owner himself, was appalled, disgusted, and dumbfounded by the whole situation. So, what did you all think of Shane's surprise upload? Did you watch it? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Alright everyone, that's going to do it for today's video. Again, I'd like to thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. Remember, if you are new here and you enjoy these types of videos, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Everyone give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you very shortly on the next one. Bye!